Hey, it's Tego Venturi, Venturi Realty Group, Keller Williams Realty here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. If you're wondering what is happening with the real estate market and wondering what the October numbers were, well, you and a lot of people are, because the software that we use to track that data has been down since last Tuesday. So it's Monday afternoon, it's 5:35. So here at the office, this just came back up this afternoon. So I wanted to share what I am seeing here. And first off, I'll just say October was a huge month. Home sales in Albuquerque were as strong for an October as we've ever seen. Generally in October, September, October, we start to see a little bit of a pullback in sales. This year, not the case. And so far in the first 7 days of November, I just looked before I came on here, November is looking very strong as well for the number of sales. Now prices, that's a different story, and I'll get to that in a moment. But first off, total inventory down 55% versus last October, which was down 23% from 2018. If you look at it by the different price range cohorts, so we're looking at 252,000 is our split. That's our median sale price in Albuquerque. So if you go below 252, that's the blue. Above 252 is the gold here. And you can see the number of homes on the market is down 72%, 71.7% in that under 250, and down 40% in the over 250. So definitely a lot less number of homes for sale in those lower price ranges. And if we look at the closed sales, you'll see that that's what's happened now. You get under, so overall we had an increase in October. Let's see, 1,220 homes. That's just Metro, Greater Albuquerque. I kind of took out some of the real far outline areas. So 1,220 homes closed in October in our area. It was 62% increase versus last October for that over 250, and actually a decrease in the number of sales for the under 250 or the 252. So, you know, the reason for that was the number of homes for sale that we just looked at. Let's look at some of these prices. I'm going to change this up a little bit. I just want to look at the overall. So right now we're looking at all single family homes. This is both attached and detached. Average price for October was at $295,605. Highest average price ever recorded. If we look at this, I'm going to show you what I mean here. If we look at this and we go back 10 years, let's go back. How far back can we go? 2003. So this includes the peak days back in 07. Average price, $295,000, highest ever. If we look at it from the median standpoint, just a different way to look at it. Median, same thing, $252,000, like we've been talking about. If we look at price per square foot, where is it? There it is. Average price per square foot hit $148 for closed sales in October. So one thing I'm seeing, and it's not on this, well, actually, I've got it right here. I've got a different report that shows us. So this is price per square foot. This is just Albuquerque, not the whole metro, but just Albuquerque proper. But what it shows you is the price per square foot for listed properties. This is the trend over the past 3 years. And you'll see, you know, since, well, really things really took off, you know, early in the year. And obviously back in April, things kind of flattened out a little bit, but then we were just off to the races, and prices have continued to increase this entire year. We usually have a flattening of the pricing come this time of year, really, you know, October, November. And what we've seen now in the last few weeks, these are the dotted line here is the weekly average. The solid line is the 90-day average. But what we've seen is a little bit of a pullback in the price per square foot for listed properties. I think we're seeing a little bit of a flattening of the prices. We'll see how that plays out through November. Right now, I looked at some of the November data already for the first 7 days, and for sales, it's an increase over last year. So all in all, my gosh, there's just so much to talk about. Actually, let's look at one other thing here. I want to compare I want to do a comparison of the average, or excuse me, the month supply of inventory, because this is really a telling report on supply versus demand. And what we're finding is in those lower price points, I'm going to do the bar chart, in the lower price points, that 252 in this case and below, 0.5, so basically 15 days supply of homes on the market, meaning if no more homes come on the market, we would have all the homes in that price range would sell. Now, theoretical, because obviously there's some homes on the market that just can't sell, that maybe have some issues, but that's super low. I mean, that's super low, and that's going to continue to push prices higher until we get an influx of homes on the market, which at this point, there's really no indication of that. Even with this whole forbearance and foreclosure, and everybody's concerned about that down the line, right now it doesn't look like that's going to happen because of all the government intervention in trying to keep people in their homes. So that's good news. A lot of info there. If you want to dig deep into market data, I'm your guy. Give me a shout. Tego Venturi, Venturi Realty Group, Keller Williams Realty. We're at 448-8888. Thanks for watching.